Hello, classy babes, and welcome back for another video, or welcome if you're new. My name's Sandrika Bridget, CFO and host of Classy with Christ. I post content on faith, community, and lifestyle, so make sure you guys join the family down below by hitting that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys turn on your post notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload videos. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. I grew up in a small town in Arkansas. I now reside in Oklahoma. Currently, I have been in Oklahoma for at least 11 years now, guys. 11 years. I moved down here in 2010. 2010. Yes, I was 16 when I moved here. 16 years old when I left my hometown in Arkansas to move to Oklahoma with my mom and my sisters. When we first got here, I did get a job. My first job here was at Brahms. So Brahms on Lee, yes. Shout out to Brahms. That was my first job, my very first job. I was so happy, y'all. And they gave us a car where we can eat. I stayed eating. Ate good all the time. Would eat on my lunch break, eat on the clock, eat, get something to go to eat later. I'm that type, okay? I need all the food, okay? I need all the food. So I absolutely loved working at Brahms. I also met my first child's father. That's where I met him at. We worked together at Brahms, so I mean that was nice. Yeah, it was real nice. And also throughout that time of living in Oklahoma, I have been through a lot of things. I have had friends that wasn't really my friends. I have been in situations I was never supposed to be in to begin with. It's just a lot. It's a lot that I've been through. But now, you cannot pay me enough to go back there. No, definitely not. Now, so I started my spiritual journey about a year ago. My spiritual journey started about a year ago, and it all started with cosmetology school. Yep, after my first my wake up call. Okay, maybe we should start there. We should start there. Because before I was this version of me, I was another version of me, which is Drika. Yes, Drika is my nickname. That's what all my family in Arkansas call me. There are like a handful of people here in Oklahoma who call me Drika or know me as Drika. And Drika is a whole different person, baby. Drika didn't have no filter. Drika was out here, honey. I didn't care about nobody's feelings. I didn't care about nothing or nobody. I really didn't. I was just doing my own thing, thinking I got everything situated and handled when in fact, girl, you did not. I did not have my stuff together as much as I thought I did. Um, yeah. My wake up call, it started, when did this started? It probably started in childhood. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It probably started in childhood for real. And I was thinking, okay, I moved away from Arkansas. Why am I still carrying around so much anger and so much destruction? Like, where is this coming from? Because I wasn't always this way. And it wasn't until somebody told me, it was my mom. My mom told me, she was like, "You're not the same Draco you used to be. You're not the same Sandrika you used to be." And I was like, what that's supposed to mean? Like, what are you talking about? I have always been the same and I will always be the same. Like, what are you talking about? I was so, I was so on the fence. I was so on the fence real bad, real bad. You couldn't tell me nothing about my attitude. And a lot of people would say, "Oh, you would be so pretty if you just smile." And I just get them that look. Baby, thing about me, I can't lie. I'm a bad liar. I suck at lying. And if I try to lie, my face will tell it all. It's all in the face. Okay? My face will tell you, I'm not interested before I even say it. Like most of the time I don't even gotta say it. I just give people the look. The look. And they know and they feel it, and trust me, baby, give them that look. That look that say, not today. Not today. I had to get out of my own way though. Um my drinking started as fun. I started drinking at, I think I was like 24, 25, 22. Or I think I started smoking at 22 and I started drinking at like 24, 25. But when I turned 26, and I was drinking for a lot of reasons. People around me was doing it. That's how I got introduced to it. And then it started with, just trying it, just seeing how to make me feel, what I do. And drinking, if you know, you know. Drinking was definitely my liquid courage for sure. Definitely. Definitely. That's when Drinker came out real bad too. That's the quickest way to get to Drinker. Baby. That's the quickest way. But I also had to learn that drinking doesn't solve your problem. Like, I remember when I was drinking, I would call a family member. I would be yelling and screaming at them. Like, these people are 8 hours away. Sis, what can they do for you? Why are you calling these people? And of course, they would say, like, "Are you been drinking, haven't you? You been drinking. You need to stop drinking." I wonder why. Where? I wonder where I get it from. But I got tired of being a statistic. I got tired of it. I am a mother of two. So that was another statistic in itself. 2 kids, 2 different baby dads. I am unmarried, unwed. Um, but God is still good. God is still God, and God is still good. My spiritual journey started about a year ago. Honestly, about a year ago. It all started in cosmetology school, though. It sucks that I had to get a felony and be labeled as a criminal and all this other stuff like that. But that's okay. That's You live and you learn, and I thank God that it was only one time. I only got pulled over for drinking and driving one time. But that's all it takes, y'all. It's all it takes is one time. One time for you to get pulled over while you're drinking and driving. One time for you to be labeled as a felon. You can get a felon your first time. That was me. I did that. I got a felon my very first time being pulled over. And I know people out there got 3, 4, 5 DUIs and it's still not a felon. But my very first time and I get a felon. Decisions, y'all. I'm telling you, make the right decisions now. Learn now. Get that wisdom now. And all you're knowing and all you're getting, baby. Get that wisdom now. Get that knowledge now. Because I just turned 30. Thank God I just turned 30 in March. So it's definitely time to level up and put all the childish things behind us. Simply because we're here for purpose. We're here for purpose. And I want my purpose. I want my more. I want God's will to be done in my life. So I just pray and hope that you guys want the same things out of life. Because it's not enough for me to just work for somebody and help them build their dream life and their dream business. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's something I want to do when I can. But for me to feel like I'm stuck here forever, no, no. Like, and then I felt like I was working for crumbs, basically. Like, I'm putting in all this work for a business, for a company that doesn't even really care about me for real. They don't care about my health. They don't care about my well-being. They don't care about nothing else except for me showing up for them and clocking in to do their work. do what I'm supposed to do. Yes, I was getting paid and I was getting a check for, doing what I was doing, which was working in the food industry. But I just feel like God had more for me. I just feel like that there is more out there, and I just want access to my more. That's it. That's all. More me, please. But also that means God has to require more for me. So I have to do my part. And I'm like, okay, what little steps can I do every single day that'll get me closer to my goals? And that's all we can do. That's all we can do is small, tangible steps that will get us closer to our goals. That's it. That's all. I wanted to quit my job as a Jersey Mike's employee working in the food industry. I got sick and tired, and God been telling me, He's been telling me for a very long time now to quit that job. I finally did it February the 14th, 2025. I finally did it. I put in my 2 weeks notice and I chunked up the deuces. The thing about that is I didn't stand on that. I didn't. And it shown when I went back. Okay. So I went back around March because that's the day of giving. And I told them I was going to work on the day of giving. So that I did that. And things was okay. It was cool. I was there almost all day. And like the employees and stuff, they like just the way they treated me and the way they act, and I knew you would be back, and oh, you only work a little bit of hours, so I know your check ain't gonna be that much, and woo de woo woo, and this and that, this and that. Like, why are you in my business? For one, you in my business, and that's one thing you should never do, boo boo. Because for you to even think and insinuate in your mind that this job is my only income, you're insane. You're delusional. I'm not saying I'm out here a millionaire yet. I'm not saying I'm out here and I have all these opportunities lined up and stuff. But I'm also saying that I trust my God. I know the God I serve. So if my God told me to do this, that, baby, I'ma do it. And I'ma stand on it when I do it. You hear me? That's the type of woman and vibes and energy that I want to embody this year. You know, that's the type of woman I embody. I want to be her when I grow up. Oh, wait, I am her. She's me. I'm her. We're her. Like, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love that for us, for real. I absolutely do. Because ever since I did that, I just have been at so much peace. I'm much clearer. I'm more grounded. Baby, the skin is skinning. Glory to God. Like, everything is lining up just the way it's supposed to. And it all started with me. It started with me changing my mindset. Like, for a long time, I didn't even think that I was worthy or that I even deserved nice things. I didn't think I was worthy of love. I didn't think I was worthy of respect. I didn't think I was worthy for none of that. I didn't believe it in my heart. I didn't believe it in my brain. And for the longest time, my own mind was against me, y'all. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, how can my brain that's in my head supposed to be working for me, with me, to accomplish my more and to get us to our purpose and our destination as to what God has called us to do? How are you playing against me? And you supposed to be with me. And I was like, oh wait. That's me. That's you to you. That's you. Like, change the conversations you are having with yourself. Change the conversation that you're having with yourself into something more positive and uplifting. And yes, I can. I know I can. I'm deserving. I'm worthy. And watch and see how God starts to shift and show out in your life. Watch how He shows out in your life. And you know it's Him because, baby, who else could it be? Who else could it be? Please tell me who else it can be. If it ain't God, then who? Who did it? It wasn't me. All I did was do what God told me to do. That's it. That's all you have to do. Do what God has put on your heart to do. Whether it's a nonprofit organization, whether it's to start that business, whether it's to have that baby, to start that family, to commit to one person. Like, whatever God has called you to do, stop smoking, stop drinking. It is something God has called you to do and told you to do that you have not made a move on it yet. And my question is why? Because if God called you to it, don't you think He'll bring you through it? Huh? And me and God done been through a lot. You and God done been through a lot. Baby, God done got me through a lot of situations, including my DUI. Because my DUI, like my DUI, they said I was asleep in my car. I was at a four-way intersection. Y'all know the four-way intersection lights and all that. They said I was asleep in my car facing oncoming traffic. Sleeping behind the wheel as you're facing oncoming traffic. I'm like, me? I was asleep in the car. I remember being asleep, but facing oncoming traffic. What? What? Yes, yes. It's in the police report. It's in the police report. I ain't got a lot of y'all. I can go get the police report and read it to y'all if y'all want me to now. If you want me to. I still got the mug shot. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all the mug shot because your girl spent 3 days in the county jail behind that. I spent 3 days in the county jail for that. And I also had a bail at, I think it was like 50,000. And you know I had to get a bail bondsman. 3 days in county jail. And if you know county jail and city jail is not the same. City jail is where you go for like traffic violations, court evictions, stuff like that. County? You going to county? Baby, you gonna be up in there with the rapists, the killers, the everybody. And you in an orange jumpsuit. Yeah, you a criminal. Yeah. Oh, I was so disgusted with myself. But let me. Uh-huh. Y'all see her. That is me, y'all. Mm-hmm. December the 8th, 2020. And I was actually 25, not 26. Oh my goodness. Yep, yep. My charges are child endangerment, DUI, and resisting arrest. Look at this. I cannot make this up. I am a felon. I have done the crime and I did the time. This was my wake-up call. This was definitely my wake-up call, guys. I'm telling you. If God has got you out of a situation, baby, glory be. I'm not there no more. Look at her. She looked depressed and sad and, oh, baby. Thank God I don't look like what I've been through. Look at this. She look like she been through a lot, ain't it? She look like she been through a lot, baby. Look at her now. Look at her now. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? If you guys have made it all the way through to the end of this video, make sure you guys go ahead and like and comment down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Join the family down below as well by hitting that subscribe button, guys. Tap in because our family, our community is growing and I love it. I absolutely love that for us, guys.